Right. fish and a two fish. And a one fish and a two fish. And a one fish and a two fish. Sure where I'm making noise. Is it over here? Sure where I'm making. Is it over here? There it is. Found it. Is it over here? Put that camera open. There it is. Found it. Is it over here? Put that camera open. There it is. Found it. Is it over here? Put that camera open. There it is. Found it. That's a good echo tonight. There it is. Found it. Something fishy's going on. There it is. Found it. Something fishy's going on. All right, we're going to stop that. We're going to double check. I am on the YouTube, so let's see how that's sounding. Dum-da-dum. I see there's people hanging out in the Discord already. And it's Rod Jelly. What am I looking for? Yeah, I'm live. Let's go look at my channel. Do that and make sure the sound's coming out. Yeah, I'm live. Let's go look at my channel. Do that and make sure the sound's coming out. All right, I see sound over there. Yeah, I'm live. Let's go look at my channel. Do that and make sure the sound's coming out. I guess that's fine. All right, let's go over to the Discord and say howdy to the good people hanging out. There, Heavenly Rod is in the house. And a nice shout out for Willie. Thank you. Dot chat. There we go. Dot chat. All right. My sound screwed up. Hold on. I swear you make some adjustments to your mic and then you can't hear anything anymore. Nope. That's not the. Hold on. I'm getting the sound back onto from the Discord. I can't hear it. Or, of course, I can't. Where's my. Edit channel. Here, edit user settings. There we go. All right, where did my audio go? And devices. Dang it. Voice and video. What do you think? You stupid son of a bitch. That's.
He forgot to plug his headphones in.
No, I was tweaking the sound settings on the mic, so of course it thought it was so important. It had to go in and change the output settings in Discord. It's going, oh, well, of course you want to change what you can hear stuff with in Discord.
It does that constantly for me. I love it. Just love it.
Anyhow, I don't know if the output's going to the stream or not. Hold on. But you guys are quiet, so I can't see any output.
Well, yeah, I've had it do that. It's turned my Yeti, and plugged it into a speaker.
This is a test of Chris's Discord settings. This is only a test.
Hey, Rod. Do you hear anybody besides me?
Rod Shelley.
Sure, Rod.
Mr. Shelley.
Put your pants on. We're all in the room.
Yes. Okay. All right. So I think we're good. Disaster averted. It has been long enough where that's happened where I couldn't quite remember where the settings were in Discord anymore.
Yeah, and it's got a habit of changing the settings. It's happened to me. That's happened to me a number of times. I've gone and looking at the mic and it's selected my speakers.
Okay.
I guess serves me right for trying to improve my sound. And Atherin's here, right?
Fix it.
Yeah.
Last time I checked.
Okay, there's an Atherin. All right, we got a picture by Henry.
I feel there's a
missed.
theme in here tonight.
Yep, somebody instigated some foot stuff, did they?
That's right.
Looks like
That's right.
looks like she missed.
Somebody said show
Hit the
feet,
post.
and Loki said, "Oh hell no, we're covering
Yep.
that shit up."
Right?
They're on the ground though.
All right, now
That's not
there's-
my sock. That's not my socks, though. By the way, I don't have a striped sock.
Well, how come they're both wearing the same color on each foot?
I don't know
Well, why
It's,
haven't you made a striped sock?
Yeah.
Come on,
because
man.
I haven't gotten to
It's
the
like-
add-on pack yet. I was trying to perfect the base product.
That's
before I
like
started
the
messing
left
with
of
you
one
about that
pair and the right of the other pair.
Yeah.
Like a high one and a low one.
Isn't that the fashion to wear odd socks?
Maybe.
Oh,
don't look at
Uh-huh.
me. Never
I
been
don't wear
hip.
might
socks.
do the fit.
That's why blokes wear long trousers so you can't tell.
Okay, so anyhow, this is from Henry. It's called Lexi Takes a Shot, and this is Yui.
The model might be mine, but the socks are not mine.
Mm.
Not yet. So typical good stuff from Henry. I'm not sure. So apparently we're shooting at somebody over here. For some reason. I'm not sure why.
It's a friend of the one that shoots that came out of the corridor and in the back.
I guess so.
The friend
And
of my enemy
she
is my
she
enemy.
shot first. She shot first before she started asking
That's
questions.
right. She started it. She
I
started.
I read the story on DeviantArt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but she missed. You could see the little bloody
Yeah, she missed.
spot on the post.
So the other one's lucky.
Mm-hmm. All
Got
right, so
more
that's
armor on. She can't afford to miss wearing that much armor. Or mind
It's-
you, they're probably 100 armor undies.
it's armor though. It will work. Trust me.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's +2 armor.
That's
and very
right.
high defense.
Mm-hmm.
The same stats as a full suit of armor that the knights would wear.
In fact, it is
Exactly.
the same suit of
Yeah.
armor that knights would wear.
It's-
Oh yeah. It changes according to who
Yeah.
wears it.
Yes.
yeah, they're probably enhanced armor knickers too.
Listen, clearly she's got that magical opacity armor that you can't
Yeah,
see, but it's there.
That's it. It's a Geo show with a transparency on it.
It's a bulletproof Geo shell. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that's the one.
All right. This is from me.
I keep getting half a frame of ad keep cutting in
Oh.
on your stream. It's weird.
I got that too earlier. On my phone, I get all sorts of weird stuff. I get ads pop up on the bottom of the screen that pushes Chris's entire UI up. And I
Oh,
just had one
man.
hit me on the left-hand side and it squeezed Chris over to the right. I'm like,
Yeah, this
I don't
was
like Twitch on mobile. I have ads here.
it's like switching to the ad server for like half a second and then flipping back to the stream.
Oh.
Over and over again. It's just playing the next half a second of the ad.
This is a static ad. This is a graphical ad that just pops up on the left side or the bottom of the screen.
Hmm.
I'd
This
rather
is
have that.
this isn't a commercial type thing.
I have
Ooh,
seen those on my desktop on some streams too, though.
That might be a bit long for Sarah, would it?
It was. That's why we have the backup plan.
There you go.
Still too long for Sarah, I know.
Yeah. What you could wear it to church.
So this
Sarah
this
doesn't
just
go to
got
church.
started last night. I just did
Does
this.
it have an on the floor morph?
Not yet, but it will.
Well, if it will have an on the floor morph, it's long enough or short enough for Sarah too.
For Sarah, just as long as it can go onto the floor,
Yeah.
he's good.
Yep, for sure,
Hmm.
for sure.
I'm gonna have it so that the back of the neck will undo.
Oh, she'll like
Cool.
that.
Yeah.
almost as much
I
as
was
you
just-
will.
Yep.
Yeah. I was just thinking, Sarah's Guardian being awful quiet.
There it is. I took
Oh,
a screen.
anyhow, Art posted this. It's a meme. I'll show it anyhow. I was working on breast morphs today when Art put this up. while I was dialing in some larger breast morphs. He felt the need to say
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
So after
How come?
post,
How come Jesus is talking directly to you? That's Jesus, right?
I don't-
And why is Jesus smoking?
Yeah.
Or is that
Jesus,
Charlton Heston?
I don't know.
I get
Yeah,
Jesus,
Jason-
Moses, and Charlton Heston confused.
Mm-hmm.
JC with a joint.
Make those things bigger.
You can-
Yeah. So after
You can see
posted
it,
this with the caption "bigger,"
You get that away from me, sir.
That's not her hair, Catherine.
She's really sweating
She's
over
in
the
the shower.
sides.
It's wet hair.
Yeah, but it's blue.
Her hair is blue.
Yeah.
Her hair is
She's an
blue.
alien.
Yes, her hair is normally blue.
Look red to me all the time.
No, that's Sasiaki, not Hakari. There's
oh,
more than one of them.
Recognize her. She looks like a little bit like a Hikari.
And you know every girl in the harem has to have different color hair.
Yeah, I know.
You get yourself into trouble, Charles, using the wrong name.
Make them all.
Yeah.
sisters.
You
Oh.
probably don't want to call her by somebody else's name.
yeah. So
Oh,
somebody
no.
said show feet, and Loki said hell no.
But the
So our friend Loki's been working on these. These are sock figures for Genesis 8.
that
This is the
render
first-
seems awfully wooden.
Pardon?
Wah wah wah.
Say what?
Got the
What'd you say, Catherine?
said your render is awfully wooden.
Well, there's a reason for that, right? I couldn't pick a certain model to model out the socks, so I went ahead and got Pinocchio, who in
Oh no,
2025,
Pinocchio.
who now in 2025 identifies as Pinocchiette, and then I lobbed her leg off and I just put it up there. So you know,
She had 4 legs.
no, I cloned her.
God, what?
Yeah, actually, no, you're right. Pinocchiette had 4 legs because it wasn't Geppetto that made her; it was Cronenberg who wished for her to be real. The Cronenberg creation.
So he gave her one left leg and 4 right legs.
Literally, it's all 4 left legs, but yeah.
I think she might have one
can
left.
Can never turn to the other side. Always turns. Yeah.
She has
It's
Oh.
4
it's a
left legs.
it's a NASCAR runner.
4 left. Oh
No,
God.
I lucked out on this one though. I went and got this product called Divisible, which was pushed for a magician's set for renders where you can cut a person in half or saw the missing thumb trick and stuff like that. So I went ahead and I did that. I applied it to it's just a base G8 there. And then stop with the ads. I don't care about the Furbo Mini pet feeder. I don't care. The pet
Mm.
camera
feeder?
that senses food. That's what I'm
Oh,
getting.
that's awesome.
I have anyway. So I hooked it up and then using opacity maps, I went ahead and hid the other foot. And I was like, yeah, I'm smart. I'm really smart. Cool. This works.
Hey, Art. Art's over on YouTube.
Okay. I'm just putting it out here. Twitch is listening because the second I said, why do I want to see this ad? It changed to you've never heard it like this before. Bose Smart Ultra Soundbar.
Ooh.
It's listening.
Here's a little something from Atherin. Is good socks.
Oh God, something else.
Yeah.
Yep, they fit on Tabitha pretty good.
You buy Loki socks, did you?
Now,
Oh, you use Tabitha too to show off the socks?
yeah.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I did it too.
you get double
also with
points for
Tabitha.
that.
Wow, Tabitha.
No, nobody bought the socks, Kiwi. They're not even submitted yet.
Free socks.
I pushed them out.
They explode.
I pushed them out for testing, so I could have them tested before I sent them to get tested. Because with characters, I know I'm not going to screw anything up except possibly a seam between the genitals and the anus, and there's always a blend issue sometimes if I don't move everything up a little bit. It creates a really weird blend line straight across, right across the middle. But with clothing, I've never done it before, so I didn't want to just send it in and then come back and go, "Oh, you need to fix this, 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 and this." It's like, no, let's get a little help from my friends.
Your music stopped playing.
You're a black.
You're between this.
Well,
Hi, Black.
theoretically, Loki, nobody should be in that spot and see that seam, should they?
It's
Exactly. Well, here's the funny part with an adult, sure, but
That's
it's when
what
it
you
happens
do.
with it. It's when it happens with my littles and they find it. That's when I get really suspect because it's like, shouldn't you not care if there's a horrible seam in that region for a child? Who's going to be using that legally, legitimately on a child? Come on now.
hey, Blux. Good to see you. All right, so that's Atherin with Tabitha wearing the socks.
My girl.
This is Willie
Is it?
with Tabitha
Is that?
wearing the socks.
Nope, yep, no way.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, way.
And Willie's going,
This
damn that
man's
Atherin, beat me to it.
You can even make her a redhead.
Who's the Chris Dude Cox? Is that the bot? You
That's
got
a bot.
there?
That's my bot.
Filling up the chat.
Yep. The bot should be mirroring what Art says over on YouTube. This way, you can see what people say on YouTube, and people on YouTube can see what people say on Twitch.
Yeah,
Wow.
but we don't see who's saying something.
Unfortunately, doesn't my bot say who's saying it?
Nope.
No, just says Chris
Yeah, it
Dude.
does.
It should
Chris
say, Chris
Dude
Dude,
Cox says
YouTube
it.
chat, Art makes a scene. Don't go towards the light.
It just says who's doing it.
Something happened.
Yeah, Art
Hey, Charles.
makes this, said it.
Okay, so Art Makes a Scene is the name from
Yes.
the tube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's our poster over on YouTube. Art makes a scene.
Thank you for the gift sub, Charles.
You know, I think I probably should redo that so it doesn't say YouTube chat. That just kind of for noise.
I figured I'd be nice to you since they're bombarding you with.
Well, you also run the risk of Willie leaving the house because he thinks it's AI.
No, it's just a simple repeater bot. It's not AI.
I don't know. Have we ever seen Art and AI in the room at the exact same time? It could be AI. I haven't seen him.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Art's just an AI bot for Mrs. Art. He hasn't been real for years.
Oh, you put a cat in the picture with her. Hi, kitty.
Nice render there, Willie.
Thank you. This was with the first version of the socks.
The broken version.
That had some issues.
It had some issues.
Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to snag those. What was wrong with them?
So let's see. I left my own testing files in the folder by mistake.
Oh,
I also left some testing folders in the material folder. I did my way of plugging in actual textures into the normal map because it's better than nothing there at all. but people didn't like that, and it was causing issues. And I didn't have proper displacement, so the cups looked like crap. And there was also some other issues, but mainly the fact that I couldn't get away with doing universal cups, so I had to just redo the entire product.
That sucks.
Because originally I just wanted 10 cuffs that would work on any of the 4 socks, and the only way to do that was with texture flooding, and I wanted to still have some kind of a texture showing through, so I just cheated and used the color flood swatch for the normal and the bump maps. And yeah, no one seemed to like that had any knowledge of what I would come into with testing. So I was like, all right, fine, screw it, I'll redo it. I'll make freaking 10 versions of each and pray to God Rendo doesn't go, you've got 80 presets. No, I have 10 presets, but they have to go on 8 different things. It's the same 10 presets. Shut up.
Yeah,
And this-
Rendo has an absurd rule about how much stuff is in a product and how much you have to charge for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
And their way of
biggest-
counting is asinine.
Yeah, because it's like, if you got 10, and it's like I can literally say, look, right click, view source, okay? Not really that, but open up a Notepad plus plus. It's the same damn preset. The only thing that's changing is the file name. It's the same preset. You can't tell me there's 80 presets here.
Render Hub can't count either. I bought a game character that I liked today, $17 one, and it ended up costing me $31.
What?
Ugh.
Trump's
Anyhow.
tariffs, the exchange rate, and bloody tax.
No, you don't. You're not American. You don't pay that.
They fucking take it because they say they're giving it to the governments, required. I don't think they do, but
No, they wouldn't be.
sites take the tax and their government takes the tax as well. So we get taxed twice.
Yeah, but the tariffs have nothing to do with that. The tariffs are
Yeah.
would never come from a website purchase of a digital product.
Yeah.
There's
Digital
nothing.
product.
There's nothing being manufactured and shipped overseas.
No, that was just me being facetious.
Okay.
Don't ask me to spell that.
We gotta be serious with this, man. They
That's-
just upped
that's-
the price of Xboxes by $100.
That reminds me of the conspiracy joke from In Living Color. It's a conspiracy, a CON conspiracy. Because you couldn't spell the word.
That they're one of them Wayne's brothers.
Yeah.
That sounded like a Wayne's brothers.
Most of the Wayans brothers were in Living Color. It was their
Yeah.
show. It was Keenan Ivory Wayans and Marlon Wayans and Damon Wayans together, and the lady, I can never remember her name, but they got the 4 of them together created the show, and then they brought in like Tommy Davidson, Jim Carrey, I think Will Sasso guest starred there for a minute, and then ended up over on Mad TV. Yeah.
The internet's gone crazy. I see a post. Oblivion's been out for 20 years. I see a post recently saying it's been remastered and re-released. Some woman now is complaining, wants them to take all the theme music and everything out that Jeremy Soules composed
Yeah.
because he messed with her, 20 years ago or something.
Yep. It's
People
funny too
can't
because
keep
people were
the people from what they made, the person from their work. They can't keep those separate, apparently.
Well, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. So there's 2 sides to this story. The first side is that Bethesda stopped working with the guy after the allegations came out, right?
Right. Yeah.
The second one is when they did the remaster, they put his stuff back in because they removed it from the original after the big controversy. So there's one side. The other side, though, is you got people screaming that Bethesda's gone woke with the remaster because they don't have male female, they have body type A, body type B. And then the other side of the camp's going, how can they be woke when they put the abuser's music back in?
Well, there's been no court case and no proof. So I guess they're saying, well, if that's it, there's no case.
It
And you're
turns out
right, they
people
did
just
do
like to
the
bitch and moan and complain and hate on other
yeah.
people. It's
Yeah.
entertaining. They
It,
can
it just
also
comes
find
it
stuff.
comes down to the cult of public opinion. 90% of this stuff doesn't have a court case on it. It's just an online accusation,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes wild and it goes viral, and then we're supposed to hate the person and everything they've ever done. Neil Gaiman's the same boat right now. It's like all this
Where
stuff.
did,
All this
where
stuff
did I
about
see
Gaiman.
that once before? Oh, that's right. It was in a TV show, a science fiction ripoff of Star Trek called Orville, where a guy they landed on a
Yeah,
planet
yeah,
and
Yeah.
a
yep.
guy hugged a statue and ended up being judged by the
To be
planet.
fair, he grinded on it.
Yeah, he did. He did. He was really showing some love to the statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very
You know, if
enthusiastic.
you would have told me that I would enjoy Seth MacFarlane's take on Star Trek, I would have told you were insane. Until I watched season 1 of the Orville and went, "Oh my god, Seth, I love you." I knew from episode 1 when he came home fired from work and got wet that I was going to love the show.
Yeah.
There's a werewolf that's going to be in trouble in a few years. There'll be a Me Too on him.
She's not wearing any socks.
She could use a nice pair of socks. Yes.
She's consenting.
It looks
She's consenting.
consensual, so we're probably good here.
She's not afraid. She's not afraid of him. She knows who it is during the daytime.
She isn't afraid
Yeah,
of the
but
big bad
we-
wolf. It says that right there.
Yeah.
Well, there's
They
the other
seem
thing
to have the
too.
ability to be
There
able to change their mind though, years later.
is the viral meme that women would choose the bear in the woods over the man in the woods. So why not choose the werewolf too?
Yeah. But they can change their mind.
And the werewolf can change back to a human, so it's okay.
Yeah. That's half the battle, I think. I wonder how many of these Me Too things have been, women who think, geez, if I change my mind now, I can make a few bob.
Pretty much. If that's the case, I think I was essayed multiple times as in my youth because I regretted a couple of my one night stands. Does that mean I was assaulted?
No, it means you're a slut.
No.
This is
True.
this is from Mr. Shelley, if you haven't guessed yet already.
Yeah, we have.
Dolls are here to rock your Saturday night. Party on, Wayne.
Party on, Garth.
There you go. Thanks for not leaving me hanging there.
I was trying to swallow my sandwich.
Oh, you're trying.
It would have been a little bit quicker.
Nice stuff there, Mr. Shelley.
Yeah. He hasn't worn out posing yet.
Not yet. Actually, the stream you rated this afternoon, somebody over there knew what Poser was.
Wow.
I know.
Must have been a real old person, was it?
Probably.
It was actually Rod under his streaming account.
Is that Rod snuck over there and changed names?
Yeah.
He's got two machines. One's got Daz, one's got Poser. The Daz is under a name he'll never tell anybody what it is. He's secretly a top vendor and top artist on every marketplace out there. His double life.
Oh, it's all a game.
It's all a facade.
It's not. I'm going to start using Daz soon. He has been.
Maybe he's pushing to try and get another person on the Poser so he can justify not leaving.
He's trying to get one more guy in the Poser camp.
Yeah.
4 machines,
One
not
more.
counting the laptop.
And they
All right.
all run Poser.
And this one is Rod is wishing you a sunny weekend.
It's sunny here, but winter's sinking in.
I'm sorry. I thought you were on the happy side of the planet.
When it was a couple of months ago.
And to wrap up, here's Arwen taking a few moments off from making the world great again to do a little modeling for you all. It's dark here. So nice stuff there, Rod. Even works in the reflections on that too.
But there's a thought: have all Daz's girls shaved their armpits?
I'm pretty sure they all do. I did have one model. I made one model and I snuck stubble in the armpits and no one ever caught it. And sadly, I can't tell you which one it is right now, but I can tell you it was 2021. It's 2021. So it's something from my catalog in 2021. So everybody go out there and buy all my models from 2021 and tell me which one has armpit hair.
Found it.
Or was it 2020? No.
You should pick all of those up too, just in case.
I could be wrong. Old age sets in sometimes. Blocks give them for free, and I'll check.
You missed out, Blux. You could have said, "Pay me and I'll check."
Yeah, right. Beta test.
Give me the models free and pay me and I'll check.
If you're gonna make me do work.
Yeah.
Here's a little something from Charles.
I can do this cheap though. Watch. If you buy them from Daz, I'll give you half of what I make.
Squad all, isn't it?
Give him $1 and I've overpaid.
That woman needs pants.
That woman needs socks.
I know. Nobody gave her the memo. Haley got the memo.
Yep. Haley got the socks.
Oh, Haley did get the socks.
Well, it was funny because when I put the picture of the socks in, right as we lost internet, I was crawling into bed. I was like, all right, whatever. Here's the socks. Everybody have fun with the socks. I don't know if anybody's gotten to test out the socks yet. I have no idea. And when I came back to try to put in another picture, I'm scrolling down and like socks. I'm like, well, there's a theme tonight. Shit.
Oh, good stuff there, Charles.
You got your free promo photos.
Yeah.
Just gotta hope that not everybody else decides to get up and sell socks.
That's an add-on product. The fishnet stockings are.
What?
Art wants fishnet stockings.
I mean, technically, you can use the knee socks as fishnets.
That's true.
Hey, man.
You have the nice material zone at the top, so you can make the non-fishnetty part.
That's literally why I did it, because like with having a knee high there and the calf sock, I'm like, you could literally turn these into nylons just by changing the cuff and the rest of it. And I may or may not have a lace add-on set coming. It honestly depends on the sales. If the sales, if this thing moves like I think it could move, then I will definitely create a silk and lace add-on pack and turn them into nylons.
Well, Sarah won't buy them unless it's got the add-on.
That explains why she wasn't wearing socks.
Yeah. Hey, the ankle socks would work good with Sarah.
He's not wearing socks because I made that render before he finished them out.
Likely excuse.
Try, and then told me, no, don't try that.
You could have used the broken ones.
So I was basically waiting for the other one, and I had that render done before he done it.
Okay. All right, I threw together a render with the Rocket Girl outfit. This is almost done.
I like the. Did you make the helmet in Marvelous Designer?
No.
Damn it.
You're
Well,
hoping there's some way to do that in Marvelous Designer, right? No.
No, literally half joking because I keep seeing these weird things that are actually made in MD, and I'm like, how the hell did they do that in MD? So now it's like I have to question anything now. It's like, wait, was that in MD? Do I have to learn how to do a fucking globe, a glass globe?
I know. I have seen, what was it? Jet Set Geometry was doing like armor in Material Designer at one time.
Mm-hmm. I saw a where they were stacking. They were like superimposing things on top and underneath, and it was giving it more and more bulk, and it was a literal armor set. Yeah.
I'm of the opinion that that's you're getting into that stupid Marvelous Designer tricks that try to do stuff like that instead of just going to a modeler.
Right.
You do it to say you did it in Marvelous Designer, where the easy way is to just use a modeler to do it instead. It's like sometimes people do weird things in DAZ, and you're thinking, you could just do that like in 10th of the time in a modeling program.
You talking about how I scope with the dials?
No.
But everyone tells me I should just go in there and learn ZBrush. It's like, you could do this exact same thing in like 2 seconds in ZBrush. And I'm like, yeah, if I take a month to learn it, but I can do the dial spinning trick in about 2 minutes myself.
ZBrush these days, it's also if you can drop the coin to get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I got lucky. I picked up ZBrush in 2004 for 150, and I was able to upgrade to like 2020.
And that still serves your purpose.
And and the version you see me using on stream is the 2020 or the 2021. I forget whatever the last update they let me get away with. It works perfectly fine for what I need to do.
Have you upgraded to the new MD yet?
Yes. That's what I was just using that last night to do this.
Pardon me.
So it seems to be working okay.
Cool.
The OBJ exporter is not broke as bad as it used to be.
Okay. I have a few more days on that version. I could check it out.
Don't see a lot of people going on about MetaTailor, and yet there's a lot of ads floating around about it. Getting your clothing onto anybody.
Here's a little something from Atherin.
I like that shot.
Up close, those textures are looking good.
Yeah.
So
it's funny though, because that was the last second decision to make the defaults actually white. I really wanted them to be the original dark blue with the gray stripe on the top. But it came down to when I was trying to make the main promo, I'm like, it's just too damn dark. You're not seeing the textures in there. So I'm like, I've got to remake these anyway. Let's switch it from the gray to a whiter color. And holy shit, did that pop it out. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad I had to redo this from the ground up because this is much better than what I started with.
Yeah. So look, this one sock I thought was a little loose.
Because DAZ doesn't have ocular occlusion, does it?
It's supposed to, though. I like this too.
Does it? Does DAZ have ambient occlusion?
Not per se, no.
You can fake that.
Because that would make the pattern stand out a lot more, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I mean, you could put ambient occlusion maps on, but or work them in somehow.
So you didn't do anything to this. This is just straight out of the box, right? This last shot?
Straight out of the box. I dropped in the set I was using, just pulled up Tabitha, slapped it on her, done.
It crossed the legs to make it twitch safe.
Yeah. Use your imagination about what else is going on behind those feet.
Absolutely nothing.
She's just making a heart shape. She's just making a heart shape with her feet.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. She's just making a heart shape.
That's right. She's doing a not show feet pose.
Yeah.
Because she's got the socks on. So we're perfectly good.
That was a That was a 3-minute setup. It's actually
It-
heard the
Oh,
cuffs of the sweater actually poking through the seat if you look at it.
Oh no. That just completely ruins the picture for me. I can't look at it anymore.
Yeah,
I
you
can't look at her
see
feet if I know her cuffs are poking through.
That's right. And we have some stuff from Quasi. Quasi actually posted a link to a YouTube video too, so we'll show that in a short bit as well. Okay, so this is from Quasi, character Toshi from my coming short film, Gem of Yoshida. There's that Yoshida.
Yoshida.
You have to sound like you're constipated. Yoshida.
Yoshida. I got nothing.
yeah.
that's racist.
Little bit.
Maybe.
Everyone's a little bit racist. It's true.
I'm old and white. I'm supposed to be canceled.
Everyone's a little bit racist, even you. Sorry, Avenue Q warped my brain.
Here's another one of Toshi.
I watched an amazing musical last night with the kid. This guy, Jay something Hernan, whatever, decided to spend 5.5 years of his life and make a 2.5 hour musical based on Homer's Odyssey. And it's called Epic Musical. And it's really good. But after that, I ended up doing my OCD deep dive, and I come across the reactor reacting to these sagas because it's broken up into like 5 sagas. And he's putting in trigger warnings. And I'm like, can you really put a trigger warning on something wrote in 600 BC for crying out loud? Really? Really? Do we have to have? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And then what? As you're watching, you go, "Oh dear God! Why didn't somebody?" Oh wait, they did warn me.
Well, they must be able to, because let's face it, people are getting done for stuff they did 40 years ago.
Yeah, but it's like, are you really going to try to cancel Homer? Are we really going to try to cancel the Odyssey or the Iliad? It's like, I'm like, have you read the Bible?
This is how bookworms start, you guys. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
But it was just so funny. It's like I get flashing warning, right? I can appreciate that for the epileptics in the crowd, but don't give me a warning violence, warning assault. And I'm like, oh come on.
That was normal back then.
100,000%. It's just like, what are you gonna get? You're gonna put warnings in Jurassic Park because the guy's getting eaten on the toilet? You know, warning, human
Comedy.
eating a human. Dinosaurs eat people.
Wasn't that the
Dinosaurs
time
don't eat
back
people.
then?
People eat people. Wait.
Wasn't that the time back then where, you know, if you assaulted somebody or offended them, they got a pistol out and blew a hole in your head?
Right.
Oh, you mean consequences?
Yeah. Behold, that isn't the
Yeah.
consequences of my actions.
You messed with my sister. Bang.
Yep. And now that bang sound is people hitting the enter button to cancel you.
Yeah, and going out and buying a new keyboard.
Yeah, right.
All right, here's an animation from Quasi. Hopefully, I'll be streaming afterwards.
There it goes.
Ooh,
Banzai.
smooth.
I have this ship. I like this ship.
No
Oh, good
contact.
camera shake.
Something must
Yes.
have gone wrong.
Oh, see what happened? He needs Verisod.
And you know this is an AI. The guy only had 5 fingers. You could count them while he twiddled them.
It looks like what's his name?
Shit, I
Shane
can't go
Kills.
back down
What's that
there.
guy's name?
Well, either that or AI has been fixed
Who-
so that
who
it
are
can
you?
count fingers.
Melody.
No.
Melody. How are you?
Almost looks
here?
like the guy who plays.
I came from the main database. I am,
damn it.
how can I
Punisher?
put it? Your personal, no, that's not it.
No.
I am your
in the
personal
Punisher
companion,
TV show.
a lover if need be.
Wait, what's going on down below?
I think it's.
I don't have that information, but I can help you calm down until I receive new information from command.
I'm thinking Danny Trejo.
Oh god, I'm way off.
I know this is a lot to take in, but I can
yeah,
guarantee
met
you that
Danny
I am
Trejo
more than
once.
just...
They're all
I
dead.
can stand.
I don't know, Davin,
Only once?
but you can't go down there
Yeah,
until
just
things
once.
have been
on a
fixed.
They're all
Damn.
dead,
Oh
and
my
you're
God.
what they thought I needed if things went bad down there.
Shit.
Okay, Twitch. There's a pool over on the right side of the bay.
Yes.
I'm sure there is.
Now
There's a
that's
pool.
some shit.
Oh,
And what
watch
am I
out, Danny.
supposed to do with you? You're a damned hologram.
Yeah, the hologram will think of something.
Does this feel like a
Oh, she jumped in that
hologram?
trunk.
What?
What?
That's right. Put your hand on my heart. You know I'm not a robot.
She's a hologram.
I don't think so. You can feel her heartbeat.
I want to wait to that thing.
Really good, Quasi.
Yeah, good stuff, Quasi.
Click the button. Click the button.
Okay, and I think that gets us through the gallery for tonight.
No, we need more to chew on.
Uh-oh.
I'd have more.
What's that?
Talking. Oh, I said I'd have more, but the render's not done yet. It refuses to get done.
Render like the wind. Okay,
Oh,
we're
it's
coming
trying,
up
but
on
right now
9.
it's- Right now, it's like a quarter mile an hour wind. It's trying, but it's just it's so tired from blowing us our town last month.
Does the wind get tired?
I think the wind here finally got tired. We had 3 days this past week with 50 to 60 mile an hour wind gusts that literally were not gusts. They just stayed for a good 10, 15 seconds at a time. I kept waiting to lose power again. I'm like, oh hell no, not this again.
Yeah, I went
I
through.
was CJ from Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, oh shit, here we go again. Break out the generator.
Yeah, earlier in the week, Ray got hit with winds and had without power for 3 days.
Yeah, I saw that as I was leaving to try to get back to work, and I'm like, 3 days, my ass. I had 12.
yes, yes. Wussy.
You guys are having bad weather, and I barbecued like for 2 days.
Yeah, thanks, Willie.
Well, you should post that picture up on the gallery. Let everybody else taste that damn thing like I had to. I saw that my mouth was watering.
I can do that.
Picture.
Okay, we're going to take a short break here for the cartoon, and then we'll be back and you can do the recap round.
I want to drop my barbecue. I'm gonna drop my barbecue in the,
All
in the
right,
gallery.
we'll get a barbecue picture right here after the cartoon. Where's my cartoon? Driving cartoon. There we go.
I'll be right back.
I turn my mic off in a second here as soon as I remember where I left the cartoon. There it is. All right, there we go. All right, I'm back. And half the chat's muted.
I'm back. I had to give dogs a treat.
Yay, treats for the dogs. All right, Willie is torturing us with pics of food.
That was a good barbecue.
The dogs would love that too, probably. What's on my picture?
Each of those ones are full and then a book. So you get
I had great commentary for that cartoon while I was muted.
Nuts.
Oh yeah. I just want to know how that many thumbtacks fit into that little tiny box.
It's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
Oh, it's that Costco target pack. Oh. Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
Meaty.
I told him that was a manly charcuterie board right there. This is the new this is the DAS 5 the DAS 2025 engine right here.
This one right here?
Yeah. That's the new DAS. Oh.
Renders pretty fast. Renders pretty fast too.
I think the longer you render it, the better it tastes, but not too long, because then it gets all burnt. You've heard of baking your renders? This is how you grill your renders, folks.
That's it.
Try the veal. I'm here all week.
Nice stuff, Willie. Wait, we got more pictures. Is that the bug that chased you off?
Yeah, what is that? I can't. Hold on. I can look it on my PC.
Not sure. It's something on Willie's fence, I think.
Willie, what is it?
That's not mine.
That's not yours?
Oh, Art did that. Okay.
Oh,
Art,
those are Art's pictures.
Yep.
Well, that's Art's barbecue.
Yeah, I only put one piece of my barbecue in there. That's not mine.
Oh, so that's Art's weenie in a tortilla.
That's no weenie. That's a brat. Well, the question is that a cheddar brat or a normal brat? Because we will deduct points if that's not a cheddar brat.
Okay. Oh, that's what he was talking about. He was outside until this thing showed up, and he decided, I'm going inside. Not sure what that is.
It could be a possum, possibly.
I don't know. That's what I was thinking. As I got closer, it floated away like the thing on the wings from the Twilight Zone. Maybe it was a bat.
It was the monkey gremlin that Shatner saw.
It's about 3 inches long.
Oh, it's definitely not a possum.
A miniature
I just got
raccoon.
back from the outhouse, and I'm looking at Chris in a black circle.
Oh, am I still in black circle? I am. There we go.
Oh.
Hey, we got some more pictures from Atherton here.
Yeah, I rendered these myself.
Wow,
Oh,
so lifelike.
Yeah.
So
this is also the DAS 2025.
So I have not been around a lot, and I've been missing like my deadlines because I was cat sitting for my mother.
Oh, and that's the cat.
A couple weeks ago, and he got out the window ended up on the roof.
Well, that's not a hot tin roof. What is the cat doing?
No,
up there?
I was just thinking that.
So,
a new render of a cat on a hot tile roof, is it?
So yeah, he crawled out there. So I called the fire department, and they came.
They actually came?
Yes, they came to
Yeah.
get the cat off the roof, and he just ran away from them. He actually jumped off the roof into the backyard and shot off into the woods behind my house.
Oh,
And
too bad.
I finally did find him Easter, like 8 o'clock at night on Easter. 3 houses down, underneath
Damn.
underneath the neighbor's front porch.
Well, it's
And
good to know the meme is true, and they will come get the cat out of the tree or off the roof.
It's although I'm not sure about the way they've got those ladders set up there.
Well, there's the one to get up on the roof, and then the other one is got the hook that goes over
Okay.
the spine of the roof.
There,
It's
now
hanging
I'm
off
now I'm
the roof.
feeling better.
Yeah, they're not one ladder is not hanging
He's not
off the
just got
other.
this ladder balanced on this ladder.
No,
Be
it's
honest,
hanging off.
Catherine, you're just trying to get a shot of your barbecue in the.
Yeah.
There's the barbecue.
And if you feel like
everyone else
hunting me down, that's my truck with my license plate on it. So
I'm not zooming in.
If you pause the stream on the VOD and zoom in real close, you can actually see the VIN number.
That is my house and my mother's cat and 3 of the 6 firemen that showed up at my house. It's like the entire fire department for the county. Oh, we had nothing to do. There's no fire.
That's
We
it.
haven't had a
They
fire
were,
in months.
yeah. They were waiting for a call like that just to get out and do something.
Oh yeah, rescue a cat.
Cat on a roof. Let's go.
We're gonna need help from 3 towns over.
It's nighttime. We're getting extra pay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That fight's been fixed. They give her an extra long bloody pointy thing.
That's the reverse angle of the other Star Wars piece I did.
Hello.
See, I wouldn't be too worried about six firemen showing up to help get the cat off the roof. I would be really worried about the one in the backyard flicking matches out into the woods because they're that bored.
Yeah, give them a job. Make it worth the while coming.
While we're here, might as well have a fire to put out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I actually had a buddy who worked at the fire department, and one of the people he worked with was doing that, starting fires so they could go do stuff.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oof.
How well did that go down?
I don't know. He probably got jail time.
I think he's the fire chief now, and he got a hefty promotion.
I think he got the movie rights.
Yeah.
That's right.
They kept something about meeting quota every month without fail. I don't know.
Oh, well, that's too bad, Rod. Buried a firefighter paramedic stabbed by a patient in an ambulance.
Oof.
I guess that happens.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching an A&E show the other week, and somebody with epilepsy or some sort of fit ended up just about taking the nurse's eye out.
Mm-hmm.
Fitting.
Well, in this country, you have an epileptic fit and the cops will come and shoot you.
Right?
Yeah, I know about that.
Going for a weapon.
Yeah.
There was a case at the news here about a Kiwi boy who, in the car that got shot. The cop got done though for overuse, but he was asking for help. He was having having a turn. He was asking for help. Cop jumped on the bonnet and shot him.
Poor cat.
Because he wouldn't get out the car.
Mm.
The caption says, "I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I throw it up in your slippers."
That's a really good cat picture too, dude. That is a really good picture.
My cat, he's a retard.
But that's not a red cat. The red cats are retards.
That's why my cat is, and she just had it hidden for the first month or so, and then it slowly started to come out like, you thought you got a normal cat? I'm a ginger cat, you dumbass.
All right, now we're ready for the recap round.
They're human eyes in a cat.
Chris is like, come on, I want to go home.
Here's a little something from Henry.
Speed round.
Lexi takes a shot. Got an UE5.
Bing, bing, cow.
Yep.
You missed me, you bitch.
We were friends. You stole my other sock.
They weren't even the good Loki socks.
You threw up in it anyway.
Yeah, right. You threw up in it anyway.
All
It's
right.
because of you I've got mismatched socks. Of course I'm shooting at you.
We were out of toilet paper.
Oof.
Hey, Chris,
Yes, sir.
I'm going to get off of here. I'm
Oh.
sitting here falling asleep.
All right.
Good
Night,
Hey.
Charles.
Yep.
Didn't get
Later,
enough
Charles.
today.
Thanks for being here, Charles. It is, and thank you for that gift sub to Loki. I appreciate that, man.
Yep.
Alright.
Thank you
Catch
again.
on the next one.
You're welcome. Bye.
And everybody, check out Charles. We may do a co-stream on Monday, 2 p.m. We'll see how that works out.
Woohoo!
If I can get my head around figuring out how to co-stream with somebody. Oh,
Yeah, Charles
it's
has
the
been
cat.
up since 3. Charles has been up since 3:00 this morning without a nap.
Oh no, not a nap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no
nap.
wonder.
Yep. I'm surprised he made it this long, honestly. I thought he was going to dip out within the first 10 minutes.
Yep,
He was really, really tired before the stream started.
I imagine. So this was
Yep.
a dress I started last night.
If it doesn't work out, Chris, you can always call it a stream to teach you how to co-stream.
And there you go. Oh, so nobody wanted to see Unicorn Rain? There you go.
Actually, Chris, you need more things for your rewards.
I do.
Come on, man.
I
Step
have
it
to
up.
update them.
Whatever happened to Cheap Shot?
I stopped buying alcohol.
Hey, you should buy
Hey,
some more.
hey, I did buy some. I do have a little, so here, I'll give you a cheap shot. And then once this runs out, it'll be a while before I buy more rum.
No, I need to spend some of these points.
All right, all right. Oh,
I need the thing to click.
God, how do
No,
you do
Tony
this
doesn't mess
again?
with it.
Hold on, we're gonna get the cheap shot live again, and then I'm gonna make it unlive, unalive it. Because we can't say kill. Oh, damn it! I said kill.
Oh, no.
Well, as long as I don't say dead or murdered. Oh, damn it!
Oh my God! You're assassinating the
Motherfucker.
TOS.
I'm going to be demonetized.
Say 50 hail hot tubs to repent.
There you go. What am I doing? I'm going to try to. I'm activating my my rewards. I think I can remember how to do this. I'm in the wrong browser.
Dear Mr. Clancy, we're old. We don't know what we're doing.
Here. In the meantime, we'll look at Toking Jesus.
Congratulations, disabled American.
Art, I'm
Wait.
pushing 20. No, I'm pushing 16 years for liquor.
I haven't
Didn't
had a
Trump
drink
and
since
Musk
October.
bring back all the freedom though? Take all the limits off?
Well, I think I'm lucky. I'm just not predisposed to be an alcoholic, so I actually
that's
can
what I was.
stop when I want to.
I was. I quit drinking every time I passed out.
Yeah.
Then when I woke up, I'd start all over again to make up for lost time.
Where is the
7 to
rewards
8
at?
shots tequila a day.
Though I never considered myself an alcoholic. Alcoholics go to meetings. I was just a drunk. I saw that movie Arthur with Doug Lee Moore, and I thought that was something to aspire to. I was like, oh, I want to be like that guy.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do though, Loki? Start
I
drinking
hope-
again to teach it? Teach
Yeah.
yourself for passing out?
Pretty much.
Power up channel points. Found it.
People used to try to teach me about.
Before I do.
People try to teach me about chasers. I showed them I used rum to chase vodka.
Oh. No, you chase vodka with rum.
The same thing, you know. I was a Long Island iced tea man minus the tea.
You've been here a long time. You should be able to do 10,000 points, right?
I can do 12, 10,000 points.
I have 83,000 points.
Yeah, they pile up, and I don't really have a lot to spend them on.
And I always forget to use them.
Give a cheap shot for 10,000 points. Click. I don't know if it's live or not yet. There it goes. Damn it!
You son of a bitch!
Oh man!
Damn it! I clicked on it and then it went gray. Mother.
We just have to have Chris do another one.
I guess I'll just have to do another one.
Oh, God.
All right.
All that, you stole it from me.
It's going to be a cheap shot. All right, there we go. We're good. We're good.
That bottle
I
will
hope
be empty
everyone's
by the
enjoying
end of
the
the
art
show.
there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's all that was in there?
No, there's a little bit more. I've had it for a week. I've been working on it a little bit. And then I'm probably not going to pick anything up for a while.
Wait, you're not drinking. You just don't want us to make you drink while you're trying to stream?
Pretty much. Well, I haven't had a bottle for quite a while in the house. So
look, here's the problem, chat.
Here we go.
And Discord. So Chris had that bottle and it was full until Chris decided to try to help me learn Marvelous Designer. And after the second day,
went out
that's all that's left in that bottle.
No, I got that message in Discord and ran out to the liquor store first.
That's a lot of courage.
All right, here we go. Here you go. Here it goes.
Salute.
Oh, it burns. It burns.
Only the first two.
Art said, "Listen to Jesus, make that shot bigger."
Make that bigger. Well, it's too late now. I already took it. Bigger?
Yep.
Bigger.
It's only the first two that burned, Chris.
Now it's your turn after. Hit the shot button.
It's dead. I turned it off. Oh no, wait.
Damn it.
After the first two, it stops burning.
I didn't see Athrun redeem one. I only see mine in there.
Yeah, because you only did redeem one. It's a one-time thing.
But he said he'd have to do two, and so he did do two shots.
No, I did one.
Oh,
it was cheap. It was only half a shot because I'm cheap.
Okay, there you go. Now you can
It's
do
still set to only once per stream.
it. That sucks. I'm sorry. I thought we could just get him to do two shots. I'm sorry.
Try it again, Athrun. Try it again. Working?
Yeah, it's still disabled.
Still all right. Can I change that to just for
Yeah,
today?
it says all rewards claimed for this stream. Yeah, don't even worry about it, man. Let's go through
You better put a block on Loki though, because he's likely to jam another one.
No, I swear, I did not know it had a one-time use thing. I just figured after I could make him do two shots.
Of course, it has a one time per stream. Are you kidding?
Come on, one shot is
would annihilate this man.
I'm not a proper drunk.
One shot a stream and it was half a shot. Come on.
All right.
Well,
Here.
yeah. Well, he knew he had to give Athrun the shot.
Yeah. Cheers, Athrun. I'm not doing the whole bottle though.
No, you're fine. Let's move on. Look at that. Good man.
All right.
We all saw it.
Oh, and there's the burn.
That's Mr. Clancy. That's clearly iced tea. And the hot tub is right directly behind Mr. Cox to the left of the screen.
I'm allowed to drink on Twitch. I've already checked into that.
No, I know. I just like to make fun of Dan Clancy like he'll ever hear me.
All right, here we go. So
Socks.
we are not showing feet.
Beautiful wooden socks.
Pinocchio!
What, are feet not Twitch safe now?
No,
it's just a joke.
Yeah, it depends on who's watching.
It's an Indian joke. When Indian men get on, well, back in the day, Indian men would get into the DMs and it's show feet, show bobs, because they always misspell boobs. So the whole show feet thing's been a viral meme since the dawn of the internet.
So this is from Atherin.
That shows how long I've been under a rock.
She likes
It's
them
comfy
socks.
there.
Tabitha wearing socks. And then 5 minutes later, Willie posted Tabitha wearing socks,
What a coincidence.
showing
But
pussy.
I do think the one that I made it before you made that one.
That is
Catherine.
true because Willie has version 1.0 broken and he still got it to work right. Atherin's got the new and improved revamp version. So
Mhm.
technically, yeah, Willie was first.
But it is very cool that we both chose the same model to put them on.
Well, it's Tabitha. There's clearly only one choice.
Yeah, well, this is also Tabitha.
I know. Yeah. There's only one choice.
Yep.
My other 190 models are sad right now, but whatever.
Then you
Well,
stop being so jelly.
you shouldn't have made Tabitha that good then.
I guess.
And this is inspired by the animated series, The Clone Wars, where Asajj Ventress squared off against Obi-Wan on a few occasions, I think.
Nice.
And the backdrop is Kit Bash. Those are columns I found, and I put emissive cylinders inside them
Ah.
that shine through the patterns on them.
Oh, I see.
Art's comment during the sock pictures. This sucks.
And this is Umbra.
Umbra, not
Hanging out
afraid
with
of the
Vent.
big bad wolf.
The big bad wolf. Not afraid of the big bad wolf.
Not afraid. Look at her. She loves the guy.
I know.
Now, question is she his familiar or is he hers?
Is that perhaps a hot summer night?
That with the wolf with the red roses?
Yes. When somebody else is old.
All right, this is from Mr. Shelley. Dolls have come to rock your summer. Although it's still spring.
Yeah.
That's right. They've come to rock your socks off.
I don't think any of them are wearing socks.
They are wearing the socks. You're going to make a set for Poser?
Oh, hell no. I
Victoria
don't have a
4?
time machine. I don't have a time machine. It's the girl. I can spot the girl. That's girl 4.
It's
girl 4 was my favorite Poser asset. Hands down.
So Rod wants to use the socks. He's got to get into theirs.
I mean, technically, he can buy the clothing puppeteer product thing from, I think it's Riversoft or River Art or whatever it is. But you can take a G8 down to G3, G3 down to G4. So technically, he could have those socks on the girl 4.
Yeah, this is another one from Rod.
He's nice.
But could the girl 4 be in Poser or would it have to be in theirs?
No, girl 4 was made for Poser but worked in Daz.
Yeah, well, I mean, she was a morph of V4. V4 you can use Daz.
Yeah, but the socks were made for Daz. Would they go backwards?
Yeah, but like I said, if you were to convert them from 8 to 3 and 3 to V, then of course it would work because you're converting down to the Poser format. I mean, I have to assume anyway.
Because Poser uses OBS, doesn't it? OBJs.
Yep.
Daz does too.
Yes, Daz does too, but they like to hide them.
I know, it's just embedded in a file in the data folder.
Yep. Embedded into, isn't it DSF?
You know, something like that. DSA or DSF or DUF.
Oh, I thought
So
that,
you'd
no,
have to,
the
you'd have
the
to
duff
export
files
them
are
then, wouldn't you?
the duff files are your user facing files that you click to load in. I think the DSFs are the embedded OBJs, or it could be the DS. I don't remember.
All right, now I
They got
gotta.
so many stupid file extensions.
Yeah, now I gotta look into a
So-
data directory here.
I do it
So you'd
myself,
have-
but my computer's like, I'm rendering or nothing else at all. Do you really want to click something right
What
now?
is it?
No, no.
Yeah.
computer-
It's
computer
in a
render.
DSF. There you go.
Yeah, DSF. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you'd have to export them as OBJs to bring into Pose, wouldn't you?
Well, you just have to figure out how to convert the DSF to OBJ. I would assume if you're converting a G3, well, actually, you'd be going G3, G2, G1, G1 to V4. So I would assume the conversion between G1 to V4 would convert that DSF back to an OBJ. But I've never played with those. I just know they exist,
Yeah.
and I know he's a real popular vendor and doesn't have a lot of flack. And I use his pose converters, and they work marvelous. For the most part, doesn't do too well with prop poses. When you've got a prop in the hand that follows a pose, it doesn't do well converting those, but everything else works fine. And I also did some clothing converting from 8 to 9 that I was having problems getting to fit, so that worked well.
Oh, geez, it's 9:30 already. We still got a few pictures to recap. So Haley got the memo about socks.
I tried converting some characters and ended up with duplicate something or other errors.
Duplicate node errors.
Duplicate IDs or something like that.
Yeah.
I find as long as you click the force unique IDs, you don't get that issue.
I probably just went through doing all the defaults.
I didn't get the
only thing
memo
I
on
changed
socks, so
was
she's
the
wearing
path.
boots.
She might be wearing socks on her boots.
She might be, but she isn't.
Oh,
Rod,
you've ruined the illusion.
I know. I broke. Oh, she's totally wearing socks.
Rod, honest question: did you get that computer from NerdWorks? Because if so, it's possessed by Poser, and you cannot install DAS. That would explain why it worked once and then blew up. Or if it came out of the offices of Smith Micro, then same thing. It's got voodoo on it.
This one's more socks from Atherin. This really does show off the textures too.
Yeah, I really, really like those two pictures.
Mm-hmm.
You can have them.
Thank you.
Might be too small, Rod. You got it from the Micro Center.
Do you use the evil bird, Catherine?
What? The evil bird?
The evil bird site?
X?
Yes.
No.
Ah.
All right, this is from Quasi. This is Toshi. Toshiba.
Toshiba. Toshiba.
This is a character that'll be in one of his upcoming films, I think.
Is he gonna fight Danny Trejo?
Probably.
For his hologram woman?
Yes, somebody has to. Right, I'm
What
gonna.
about do you use?
We're gonna end with the video. Let's recap. Let's
Barbecue.
Mighty fine barbecue.
It's an awesome
You got
render.
knobs in there. Oh man.
Yeah, like I said, that is a manly charcuterie board right there.
That is just the
crackers,
entire
no
barbecue.
cheese, just meat that pleases.
You got the ribs, you got the pork, you got oh man.
All right. This is what Art was having.
I still have one row of ribs left. for
Sausage on
tomorrow.
the tortilla.
Atherin, imagine getting sent that picture while you're waiting for groceries and starving, because that was me the day you sent that over. I'm like, you bastard.
I'm sorry,
I
man.
can taste that damn picture. I can taste that picture.
So I think Art and Snow Bunny were out in the backyard eating this when this appeared. What is it? We're not sure.
Robert Stack will do an episode of Unsolved Mysteries soon on it.
That's it. At any rate, Art Snow Bunny, I think, beat a hasty retreat and went back inside.
Yeah.
Wait, can you zoom in on that more? Zoom and enhance.
Enhance.
Zoom and enhance.
Yeah.
Enhance and to the left. Enhance and to the left.
That's as good as it gets. I think it's a bat, but I can't be sure.
That's a raccoon.
It's raccoon. It's a
It looks
3-inch
like a
raccoon.
Okay, now wait
Yeah,
a minute.
looks
It's
like
3
a
inches and it.
raccoon.
It's 3 inches and it floated away. I thought it was a possum, but if it floated away, it's neither. Unless that was the spirit of a dead raccoon or a dead possum, and you watched its spirit float the hell away.
There you go.
Weird things are afoot at the. Weird things are afoot at the Circle K.
Strange things are afoot.
I know. As soon as I got, I'm like, it's strange things are afoot at the local Circle K.
All right, here is a few from Atherin.
Zoom and enhance.
We're pretty sure that's a cat.
That's a raccoon on a hot tin roof.
Yeah.
By raccoon from TNA. Yeah.
So what do you do when you got a cat stuck on a roof? You get the fire department out.
Call 911.
What does the fire department do when they get a call to save a cat from a roof? They rush out right away because these guys are probably bored to death.
And climb up on the roof in their full firefighting ensemble.
That's right.
So the cat can't scratch them.
There is that. I have seen the videos with the animal controls, and this cat just gets into his leg.
Yeah.
It's probably not Twitch safe for them not to be wearing their uniform now.
Probably not.
They'd be naked.
All right, here is the same Jedi picture. So everybody, may the 4th be with you. That's tomorrow, though. For some of you, Kiwi, it's May 4th already, right?
May the 4th be with you, Kiwi.
Kiwi just has to watch Star Wars the rest of the day because it's the law.
Are they doing a Star Wars celebration this year?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I hope not.
I didn't do a May the 4th render yet last year, but well, I just figured I wanted to do this one for a while, so
I heard Lucas is
May the 4th.
Lucas is releasing 37 minutes of unseen footage, and he's totally redone episode 4.
Again?
He's totally redone episode 4 in Legos. Yes. 5 will be redone in stop motion. 6 will be redone in claymation. 1 will be redone in hieroglyphs, and 2 will be redone in rotoscope. And 3, he's just gonna finally get rid of 3 because we all agree Jar Jar Binks sucks. So yeah.
Okay, and this is a short film. She's a hologram. So that kind of takes the surprise away, doesn't it? From quasi-media short film.
What's the Star Wars Day canceled by the Pope do? Aspirin, do you use Blue Sky?
I don't use social media.
Oh Jesus! So how the hell do I tag you?
Discord?
You go over to his place.
No contact.
No, I mean if I post that on X or Blue Sky, how do I tag you?
Oh, don't even worry about it.
I'll just put up your subscribe star link.
You could stick it up there and put Atherin, the guy that don't have social media.
I would link Atherin, but Atherin doesn't believe in
Shit,
social media.
I can't go back
He's
down there.
anti-social.
I'm happily well adjusted.
Who are you?
Melody.
Melody.
One of
How
us.
are you here?
One of us.
I came from the main database. I am, how
Wait,
can
we'll
I
get
put
on
it?
your lawn.
Your personal, no, that's not it. I am your personal companion, a lover if need be.
Who doesn't
Wait,
live
what's
within
going on
20,000
down below?
miles of the
I don't have that information,
Right.
but I can help you calm down until I receive new information from command.
That hologram is got some interesting subroutines.
I know this is a lot to take in, but I can guarantee you that I am more than just...
They're
I
all
buy
dead.
that for $1.
I don't know, Davin. But you can't go down there until things have been
Detroit.
fixed.
Damn.
They're all dead, and you're what they thought I needed if things went bad down there.
Yes.
Now that's some
I
shit.
want a hologram.
And
for
what am I
Christmas.
supposed to do with you? You're a
I want a
damned
hologram that can take me
hologram.
by the hand and put my hand on his boob.
Yeah, I
Does
mean, as
this
far as I'm
feel
aware,
like a
holograms
hologram?
aren't solid like that. The hand should have went through. That's not how holograms work.
Yeah.
Oh, they work like that in Star Trek.
I mean,
This-
it's 2025. Maybe she just identifies as a hologram.
Ooh.
Anyhow,
Maybe
that was
that-
from Quasi. I spell Quasi again
They're
like that.
semi-see-through, aren't they?
Hey, bud.
Semi-transparent. holograms.
All right, and with that, we're going to call it a night. Thank you all for being here.
Night, everybody.
Catherine's cat approves.
Good night, Mr. You.
That's definitely the look of approval.
That's the look
No,
of why
it's-
aren't you wearing pants?
That's exactly. That is judgmental. That is really judgmental.
Human, you need to shave.
Anyhow, let's find somebody to raid and call it a night. Thank you all for being here. See.
For having us.
Hey, anytime. Let's see who's on the Twitch first tonight. That is not.
I'll be logging off.
Don't go over.
Catch
or-
you all on the next one, guys.
Hey, take care, Willie.
Bye, Willie.
Khaki day.
Oh, Kiwi's gone too. Bye, Kiwi.
Uh-oh. Bye, Kiwi.
They're dropping like flies.
Oh no.
Oh, the humanity. The
I haven't
humanity.
even found a raid target yet. Where are we? Oh no, I'm stuck in an ad for something I clicked on by accident. Caddy's
You
on.
better buy it. Yep, Monday, dual stream, Chris Cox and CS Bond.
What we're shooting for. Anyhow, Teddy Bidet is on. It's been on for an hour. I'm gonna go over there. If you don't already know, the artist formerly known as Toilet After Dark, now going by Taddy Bidet.
Oh, sophisticated.
That's right. Anyhow.
Is this Toilet 0.0?
Toilet 2.0, something like that. An upgraded toilet. Anyhow, thank you all. This is where we're going to go. We've got raid calls. Hey, feel free to join the Discord. If you put stuff in the gallery, we share it on Friday or Saturdays like we just did tonight. Also, I try to put announcements for when I'll be streaming. Next stream will be Monday, 2 p.m. Eastern Time. If we're lucky, I will be joined by CS Bond. So, either be square. Actually, I am square, so I guess I can't be there.
I mean, you're a circle.
I'm a circle.
You're
Oh.
a circle.
I'm a circle. All right.
Your camera's a circle.
Oh, there you go. That's right. I am a circle. I'm a happy circle. Anyhow, what do we got? Raid calls. Here we go. If you're not a sub, feel free to use that. If you are a sub, you can use the sub raid call. I'm gonna do that. If there's anybody still on YouTube, good night. Thank you for being there. We're gonna sign off on the YouTube, then we're gonna raid with the Twitch. So good night,
Have
YouTube.
a good night, DJ Ray.